Thank you guys for blessing me with the opportunity to learn about astrology, for empowering me to learn more about the microcosm of astrology, not the whole macrocosm aspect, which would have to do with general stuff like, oh, so your sun sign and your moon sign and your rising sign. Those are generally speaking, which are also cool. I'm just really grateful I have an opportunity to talk about the stuff that's deep-seated. Like, for example, how hard do you work? And is that okay? To ask someone that question and not feel like I'm invading their space is something that makes me feel super good. So if, for example, if I'm talking to someone like my wife who's a Capricorn and Saturn, I don't have to be like, dude, you need to get out more and speak up. No. Capricorn and Saturn likes to chill, and they're not into speaking up. Savvy? That's what I love. So I love being able to know that some people are very, very aggressive and outspoken like me, like Saturn, Sagittarius, and some aren't. So that's really cool to know and learn. What we're talking about today, though, is the third house and the ninth house. Third house is ruled by Gemini, and ninth house is ruled by Sagittarius. How are they similar? Because they're opposites. How are they similar then? How is Gemini and Sagittarius similar? Gemini and Sagittarius both really love communicating. How are they not similar? Gemini does not focus. Sagittarius focuses. Gets that shot. Like the sniper with the rifle, waiting days to get that one shot. Gemini can't sit and wait. Gemini needs to talk and influence and inspire. So, if you put them in a team together, say this Black Ops team, we would say that Gemini would be the CQC, the close quarters combat character, and then Sagittarius would be the sharpshooter. Because Sagittarius is not really into getting down into the communication stage with people, but they do love doing that. They can both take something from each other. Gemini needs to learn to slow the F down sometimes. Sagittarius needs to loosen the F up sometimes. So those two mix and mesh with each other. Those are the flaws. One is too focused and one is too loose. So there's got to be a middle. And that middle is really hard to find. Like with the Kabbalah, for example, we have the pillar of mercy and the pillar of severity. Finding that center. You deviate a few times, but you find that center, and then you can move forward. But you can't move forward if you're not aligned. If you know when to act nuts and when to be patient, that's when you're going to be golden. And everything is going to work out perfect. It'll be like magic. But if you don't know, now you know. So understand, Gemini talks a lot, Sagittarius focuses. Gemini is third house. So Gemini is third house. Sagittarius is ninth house. Now, associating houses to this whole concept, third house is the house of seeking wisdom, seeking knowledge. So whatever your third house is in, that's the kind of wisdom you seek out. My third house is in Leo, meaning that I'm really prideful when it comes to learning. You'll catch me in the cycle with others, being really prideful about what I know and keeping it to myself. Because I'm not going to talk about things that much because I'm a Scorpio sun. What do you want from me, man? But I am naturally very prideful about communicating. When I say something, I'm extremely prideful about it. So I'll say something, and if someone is not aligned with what I said, I'm not going to finish it. I'm going to kill it. And then the conversation will die. And the conversation will go somewhere else. Because my third house is in Leo. Leo doesn't give a shit. If they don't feel like having a conversation, if they don't feel like you respect them, They're not going to communicate with you. That's just how it is. That's how they roll. And that's with my third house, which is Leo. Third house is ruled by Gemini, which is air. And third house, mine is in Leo, which is fire. So I have these really fiery opinions. They come out a little bit. They come out peak. And if I get a negative vibe, then I'll just burn it all. And that's how I communicate. Everyone has their own different way of communicating, but that's mine. And I completely identify with that. But that's just me. If your third house is in Leo, let me know how you act, because that would be kind of fun to check out. And obviously, because my third house is in Leo, my ninth house is in Aquarius, because those are also opposed to each other. We're just doing all oppositions here, guys. Okay, so me having my third house, which is ruled by Gemini and Leo, I'm very prideful about my words. And then with my ninth house in Aquarius, when it comes to being really passionate about something, I have a tendency to connect myself to a lot of people. And my personal opinion is that if you're aligning yourself in the right way, people will align themselves with you if they feel like you are doing the right thing. And even when you're not doing the right thing, other people who aren't doing the right thing will align with you. That's just how it works. It's how it works. If you're really prideful about, for me, Antoine, if you're being really prideful about being awesome, you're going to find people that are really prideful about being awesome. If you're really prideful about being patient, same thing. That's how that works out. Because it's obviously going to happen in that way. You're not going to have a choice, which is cool. Yeah. Houses are funny. Sometimes they're opposed to each other and sometimes they're not. I don't know a whole lot about them, but I've actually heard of some people having the same planets in different houses. It's pretty crazy. But you know that the opposite is more than likely going to be the opposite of the sign that they're... So if you have two signs that are in the same house, you're probably going to have two signs in the same house somewhere else, opposed to them. So that's something to think about. Man, I'm so grateful I had this opportunity to talk about houses with you guys today. And I hope you guys learned something, because I did. And I always do. It's just because I have this space with you guys to share. It makes me feel happy and empowered. And because Gemini and Sagittarius don't really resonate too well with me, because I don't have a lot of that energy, I'm going to cut this video short. And I'm going to say thank you. I'm going to ask that you guys have a blessed rest of your day. Tomorrow I will do a birth chart breakdown for one of my classmates. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And if you want to get some wisdom about your personality, let me know. Hopefully I'll have something linked below for you so that you can let me know, because I want to know and I'm trying to help out. If I don't, then you could always go to my homepage. Just go to my homepage and you'll see all my playlists, and at the top you'll see the links to my Instagram, Patreon, and all that fun stuff. Thank you guys, and have a great day.